Hey there, this is Christina Marassi, founder of Your Ecstatic brand, and today I'm excited to introduce you to one of my star clients, Jess Tomlinson. Hello! Hi. Jess and I just did a 4-hour intensive together at my home in the Oakland Hills in Montclair, and it's been amazing to be up in the trees and in nature and eating yummy food. And we wanted to share a little bit about what Jess is up to and some of the exciting successes that she's had. So first off, let's start with Jess, would you mind sharing a little bit about your business and then also what was going on in your world around your business before we started working together?
Absolutely. Well, first of all, thanks for having me. It's amazing being in your home.
Yay.
Yay! I am a Radiant self-care coach, so I help really busy women really focus, center, and take care of themselves first and foremost, because we don't take care of ourselves enough.
We need that, for
yes.
sure.
And where I was in my business before meeting this amazing woman is I was all over the place, completely scattered. The most money that I had brought in from a client was $97. Kind of very sad. And now, thanks to Christina, I'm just soaring. I've created this amazing retreat to Bali, the Radiance Recharge, and through her materials and this amazing program that I feel so blessed to be a part of, I now have in the bank $16,000. Woohoo! Woo!
That's exciting.
And more is rolling in. But yeah, your program has just helped me so much, so I'm so honored to be able to share that with your community.
Thank you. Thank you for celebrating that with all of us. And you know what I wanted you guys to hear today is, first off, when Jess came to me, she thought she needed to create something very particular of a signature high-end program, but there was like not enough juice there on some level. So that works for some people, but I kind of said to her, I'm like, what do you want to do? Like, what's your selfish thing that you would like to create that lights you up? And it was
creating a Bali retreat.
She wanted to go to Bali. So it was like, well, create a retreat and take people with you to Bali. So that was sort of where we got started, and then it's been snowballing and growing. And I mean, she's got 3 people enrolled already. There's still room for a few more. She's made this gorgeous video to help promote it that I was in tears watching. We'll share the link with you somewhere on this page. And it's been so exciting to watch her unfold into all this. And, you know, I wanted you guys to hear this from her because she really used the materials that I've created to help create a successful business, to take your gifts and bring it out into the marketplace and enroll your clients. And so I wanted her to share some of like the pieces of content that she learned that have helped her the most. So I think you were telling me about something, you were listening to some of them on the plane and something like that?
Yeah, you know, I was on a trip to Hawaii where I was practicing some self-care, but also working on my business and listening to one of Christina's recorded calls about ecstatic marketing. And it's funny because I was really trying to come up with this name for the Bali retreat, and it was just, I was struggling. And as soon as I stopped listening to this call, as soon as it got done, I journaled just 1 page of names, and out came the Radiance Recharge, this beautiful, amazing name for my retreat. And so the materials worked that fast.
I love that.
Yeah.
And it was like when she shared it with me, it was just like, bam, that's it. And I love that, you know, I've shared with everyone that when I teach content about business, it's really in alignment with energetic principles. So there's a little magic woven in there. So she was listening to it on the plane, and then she got her own downloads, which were more beautiful than we could have probably ever efforted to come up with. So that was really exciting. And then I think there was a couple of other pieces that you wanted to share too.
There was, yeah. The discovery calls. So I had never before had a structure for coaching calls for enrolling women in my programs, and it would just be so frustrating because I'd be on the call and I would lose them. But after I studied Christina's materials for these discovery sessions, I am now just feeling so solid, and I have a really good guideline, and she's beautifully outlined so clearly how to support women in these calls so that it feels good for me and for them.
That's so great.
Yeah.
And you brought in $16,000 worth of clients so far, which is amazing. And then there was one more piece that you shared too, just to let people know that when you learn these materials, it gives you like the raw goods to kind of customize it and shape it what's right for you. But you now like have the tools to create business success. So there was one more, I think, about how you were creating your workshops.
Yes, yeah. So there's a module that Christina provides all about how to create your signature talk, and that can also be used for calls. So if you have
like
people,
when you do your preview call and a launch. So it's materials of how to set up a call so that you're sharing some content, but it also gently segues into your offer so that it's a preview call structure that sells. But this structure can also be used if you're working offline and creating a workshop. So that's what Jess was doing. So anything else to share about that?
Yeah, so I produce events, and this structure really helped me do a teaching around really providing women with some of my self-care tips that eventually enrolled them into calls to see if they were a fit for Bali. And it just, I had 50% of my attendees sign up because of these materials.
That's so great.
So it just feels really good again to have that structure, which you so brilliantly provide. Thank you.
Thank you, love.
You're welcome.
Thank you for sharing. So I wanted you guys to hear it from someone who's been putting it into action, listening to the materials, filling out the workbooks, and like applying it to bringing her gifts together and getting them out into the world and creating impact. And getting clients and getting to go to Bali in April. Yes. So definitely stay tuned. She is one to watch, and we've had an amazing intensive here today. And now I think we're gonna finish off by finishing up with our gluten-free chocolate tarts that we had catered for
self-care.
lunch. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Take care.